Some horrendously bad news, BA, Ryanair, job losses, real concerns in your industry. Is this giving you sleepless nights?
Well, this is the biggest crisis that we have ever seen in aviation. And the biggest challenge we have is the uncertainty about what happens next. And I think we can see at the moment that aviation will be one of the later sectors to recover.
Is the aviation industry in trouble then, do you think?
Many countries have locked their borders. It's unclear how those will reopen. And if we have to wait until a vaccine or a cure comes in before we can start flying again, well, that's 12 to 18 months' time.
We're talking perhaps several years for the numbers to come back flying. What measures do you want now to try and encourage people to have confidence in aviation again?
We have to make sure that they can fly, they can land at their destination without being quarantined. It is safe to travel through the airport. So the kind of measures I think we'll have in place are similar to those that Asian airports brought in after the SARS crisis. Thermal checks in this low-risk environment, probably wearing face masks when you travel, minimal contact between airport workers and passengers, and very good sanitation within airports.
Would you fly at the moment?
Yes, I would. But let's be clear, the only countries that are open are very few. And for many of them, when you arrive at your destination, you'll be quarantined to make sure you are safe.
The third runway, surely that's gone. It's over now. You don't need it. You should just bin it.
Well, it's the last thing on my mind at the moment. I'm just focused on protecting the business, protecting as many jobs as we can, and keeping Heathrow open to serve the country.
Do you concede it's less likely to happen now in the current environment, the third runway, that the chances of it happening now are less?
I'm not even thinking about the third runway, but I am confident that the UK will need it at some point in the future, whether that's 10 years' time or 15 years' time. And bear in mind that even with the fastest possible timetable, the earliest we could open it now would be 10 years' time.
What do you say to the thousands of people who rely on Heathrow for jobs and are really concerned about them and about the future? What's your message to them?
We are doing everything we can to protect the livelihoods of everyone who relies on Heathrow.
Are you optimistic?
I am. You don't go into business unless you are optimistic. We will get through this. Heathrow will still be here serving the nation in a year's time. But how quickly and how well we can recover depends on the government getting behind this common international standard, putting it in place as soon as possible so that we can make the changes we need here, so that when the market can open up again in 3, 4, 5 months' time, we can get people flying, protect jobs in the UK, get British exports going to their global markets.